suspect in the celebrated Offa robbery case in Kwara State, Ayode Akinrin Boson, on Wednesday revealed that former Commander IRT Squad DCP Abba Kyari offered him 10 million naira to implicate former Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki in the robbery case. The suspect, who appeared before the trial judge, Justice Alimat Salman, of the Kwara State High Court sitting in Ilorin, also revealed that the suspected prime mastermind of the robbery incident, Michael Adikwe, was allegedly shot dead in his presence at the Abuja Abattoir Police Command. He claimed that the incident forced him to agree to implicate Bukola Saraki in a prepared statement before the press. Ayade, one of the 5 suspects facing trial in the Offa robbery case, led in examination by the defense counsel Matthias Emeribe SAN, alleged that Abba Kyari also promised him visa to any country of his choice if he grants his request to implicate Dr. Saraki. He, however, turned down the offer, saying Abba Kyari said, "I should admit and say that Saraki was the one who asked them to go and rob. I told him I won't do that, that I will rather die for what I didn't do than to lie against an innocent man," the suspect added. He said Abba Kyari asked him to think over the request very well and ordered Hassan and Mashood to return him to the cell different from where others were kept, with an instruction that they should stop torturing him. Ayade further alleged that some S-men were killed in his presence, just as he was mercilessly tortured and shot in the leg in the bid to force him to implicate Dr. Saraki. The suspect, who maintained that Dr. Saraki had nothing to do with the alleged robbery case, said, "We were like 15 to 20 suspects taken to Abuja. I only know few of them. We were outside and served with meals, but I could not eat due to the torture I went through in their hands in Ilorin. They asked Kunle Ogunleye to feed me. They separated 5 of us, put us in the generator house, and the next officer, Hassan Attila, ordered that they should bring the herdsmen. They went to bring the 5 Fulani men and kill them all in my presence," he alleged. "I was told that that was not a film. He asked me to stretch my legs and shot my right leg. He shot the second leg, but when I tried to shift the leg, the bullets hit my thumb," Ayade recounted. The trial judge adjourned the case till February 13th, 2023. At least 9 police officers were killed in the bloody robbery incident, which claimed more than 30 persons' lives. Okay, who is going to investigate what this man is saying? Is it not the same police? This is the place we have where impunity thrive. Of course, I know. I don't know if we remember the Offa robbery that time. We learned that oh, it was a Saraki that did this, and everybody was just like Saraki. You know, that's all these politicians say anything could happen. Maybe they were using them as a political talks, and you know that was what people concluded. A lot of people didn't believe that, but they believed that maybe they must have worked for them as a political talks and what have you, and they abandoned them, and these guys would just use that opportunity to be robbing, and that was what a lot of people were really thinking. So at the end of the day, you know, Saraki faced a lot of things then. You know, they were going to court that he, you know, all this he didn't give account of his assets and all of that, you know, plenty story like that. And come to think of it, now that even Abba Kyari himself, we now know the kind of thing he has been doing. And you know that even in Southeast, people were not really comfortable with what he was doing, not until when his own cup got full. Now Nigerians now know the stuff is made up. And now he's still in detention, the same person, and see all the atrocities that he himself has been committing. So when we hear this kind of a thing, one will just chuckle and say, what could have happened? Really, could it be true? Because in this Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. That is it. Any witnesses for the bribe offered, if not know that means you will blow a lie against him, which will put you in another offense. Abi, more so, what stops the possibility that it is now that he's being bribed to twist the story for the triple gains of implicating Abba Kyari, free himself and his robbery masters? This is a malicious and barbaric where intentions to make cheap fames. Well, this story left more to be desired. Lots of carnage under the logs. Like I said, the more you look, the less you see. That so-called pastor of RCCG should not be pardoned. He should be hanged. Pastor Mbaka should be arrested. He is supporting terrorism by promoting criminality, simply because his brother is involved. Hope is very much alive to these responsibilities. Why was he trying to implicate Saraki? You should know now. This Nigeria. The more you look, the less you see. A lot of atrocities going on at that high level. If you believe anything, believe them, you can believe anything. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.